For younger people, Instagram is more popular than Facebook. Now, I'm far from young, but I use Instagram. And the thing that strikes me is that this is a site where you can post photos and videos on pretty much anything, but it always seems to be littered with people posting selfies where they're trying not to look like themselves. I'll try and explain that. A very common pose that women do is that duck face, the pout, where they push the lips together to try and make them look fuller than they are. Now that's fair enough, but the second they relax the face, they won't look anything like that. And more to the point, I've yet to meet a bloke who says what he's looking for in a woman is the ability to imitate an aquatic bird. In fact, if I'm ever in a restaurant and I see someone get their phone out and they start doing that duck face shit, I'm always tempted to start throwing bits of bread at them. Excuse me, shouldn't you be down the park in the pond? But these are the sane people. This is one end of the spectrum. At the other, you've got the people endlessly applying those fun filters. And the one I hate the most is the dog ears. You will have seen that. But it is useful. I mean, if you see a guy who's posted a selfie with dog ears, well, that's as good a way as any other to come out as gay. And if you see a woman who posts a picture with dog ears, that's useful as well, because you know she's mentally retarded. In fact, if I were a young single man today, I would try and date women exclusively who use that dog ears filter. So on the first date, I'd turn up with a squeaky toy and a fucking frisbee. And when she looked at me, I'd go, sorry, from your photo, I thought this would be what you're into. But it's getting worse, this selfie obsession. Now in some department stores, in the beauty department, they're installing what are being called Instagram booths, although I prefer the term narcissism hut. So that when someone has had their makeup done, and stress someone, not a woman, because apparently wearing fucking makeup and being a man is now a thing. But when they've had that done, they don't have to take the stress of leaving the store, of going outside. There's now a little room for them to instantly post to the internet so that people can heap their praise upon them. And now in London, there's a place called something like the Selfie Factory or the Selfie Shack, whatever. It costs 10 quid to get in. And then there's loads of backdrops so you can take fun selfies. Now first off, if you're in fucking London, can you not find something you want in the back of your picture? And secondly, these fun backgrounds, they're all things like being in a 50s diner or having a big stack of donuts or confetti thrown at you. But here is a word of warning. If I know you socially and you start posting that shit on social media, I will download your photo, Photoshop it and then repost it with a different background. So you can be there with the happy expression you'd have in a 50s diner, standing outside sodding Auschwitz, or happily smiling whilst the second plane hits the Twin Towers. Even more on selfies though, there's a worrying new trend, particularly among young women. You know what I said about that whole pout thing? The way that when you relax your face, your lips don't look as full? Well, some young ladies have found a way, and young men I expect, have found a way around it. What they're doing is rolling their lip back and super gluing it. You know super glue, the thing you're taught as a young child, don't put it on your fucking skin because it will either tear your skin off or give you a chemical burn. They're using that to make the lips look bigger. Now here's where it's going to go wrong. If you do get a chemical reaction or rip your skin off, for the next few weeks, every selfie you take will have a mark there. It'll look like you're trying to impersonate Adolf bloody Hitler.